Hey there, quirky people. Today we're going to talk about an Avenger that has always been more important than you'd give him credit for. Age of Ultron clearly showed us how important Hawkeye is for the Avengers.
This is an agent of some kind.
Gentlemen, this is Laura.
I know all that.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, buddy. How you guys doing?
These are
Look at your face.
smaller agents.
He may just be a guy with a bow and arrow, but you won't be wrong to call him the lucky charm of the Avengers. Every time he fought with the team, they won. And Infinity War showed us that when Hawkeye wasn't involved, the Avengers actually lost for the first time.
Oh, God.
The entire universe had to suffer because Hawkeye wasn't called in. And then, several low-life gangs suffered the wrath of an angry Clint Barton. His Ronin days will certainly be revisited in the upcoming Disney Plus series. But 3 of the OG Avengers are gone.
But if you put the hammer in an elevator,
It would still go up.
elevator's not worthy.
I'm gonna miss these little talks of ours.
Not if you don't leave.
While Thor and Hulk might stick around for a while, people have been pretty keen to know the status of Hawkeye after his show.
Probably should have bought more guys. Oh, good. You did.
Actually, the question on everyone's mind is, will Hawkeye die? We're getting 8 more episodes on Disney Plus, and the final episode will certainly answer this question. As far as we know, the show is going to be a final outing for Jeremy Renner's Clint Barton.
Don't give me hope.
You see, Renner had always been interested in a solo Hawkeye project. He wanted a movie, but that never seemed to be a viable option for Marvel. Now with the arrival of Disney Plus, Marvel finally got to give Hawkeye his spotlight in a series. And mind you, these Disney Plus shows are no less than a movie, as they do get a substantial budget. But Hawkeye is being called a miniseries, so there is no season 2 coming for it. A few years ago, when no one had a whiff about the Disney Plus shows, or even the streamer, Renner was asked whether he would want to do a Hawkeye movie. He replied that he's certainly keen to do it, but Marvel will have to be quick about it because he doesn't want to be running in tights when he is in his 50s. And guess what? He got the opportunity to star in his solo project before 50, and now he may not want to return. If you think about it, there's not much left to do with Hawkeye either. This series will show us his journey with his new protege, Kate Bishop.
You're Hawkeye!
Who the hell are you?
It will touch upon his Ronin days through Maya Lopez. And since Tony Dalton is coming in as swordsman, I think that Marvel is going to touch upon his past as well. So, what else can they do with Hawkeye after this? He has already retired twice, so he cannot be called in to be a regular Avenger either. The new Avengers are getting a lot of new blood, so Hawkeye may not be needed in the team at all. Yes, his experience is invaluable, but how many times can Marvel make him a part of the Avengers, then give him a retirement to live with his family, and then call him back once more? The only way forward might be to kill him off. But are they actually going to do something as major as that in a Disney Plus series? And this series actually feels like a happy Christmas story. Can it get so dark and emotional? Well, it is Marvel we're talking about, and they can pull out several bunnies out of their hat. But the way I see it right now, they've got just 2 options left if this is the final outing for Clint Barton. You see, Hawkeye is no Thor. He is not immortal. He cannot carry his mantle any longer. That's why the Hawkeye title will be passed on to Kate Bishop, while Maya Lopez will carry the Ronin baton. He is finally getting his own spotlight, so this could be the special moment that takes him out of the MCU. That means Marvel could either give him the Tony Stark ending or a Captain America ending. They were very smart with Cap's ending, as he got out using the multiverse. He wasn't killed off, but things would still work even if he is never called back. Hawkeye doesn't have that multiverse option. Through his happy ending trope, all we'll get to see is him go back to his farm and live with his family. We've already seen that happening twice now, and he has been enrolled back to the fight twice too. So who is to say that won't happen a 3rd time? That's why I believe that unless Renner wants to come back for more appearances, Marvel only has the Tony Stark exit left with them. In his upcoming series, Hawkeye will probably die by making the big sacrifice play. He hasn't really died in the MCU so far. He wasn't killed by the snap. He wanted to sacrifice himself in Endgame, but he wasn't allowed to. And now, his moment should be coming in for sure. It would be interesting to see how Marvel pulls it off in this upbeat solo outing of his. But it has to be big, and it has to be inspiring for the likes of Kate Bishop and his family. This may be the only way left to go if Renner needs an out. So far, it is Hawkeye's presence that has ensured the victory for Avengers. People would think that it would become really difficult for the Avengers to win without him. Well, that's exactly why he is leaving another lucky charm, another Hawkeye in the MCU. She could be the young Avenger among the new Avengers that ensures their next victory. Okay, that's all from us. What do you think about this Hawkeye analogy? Will he die in his own series, or are we wrong to think that? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe and watch some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.